What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am bringing you an early video for May 16th, 2024. Recording this the day before on Wednesday. So locking in early for you guys. I got Pool League again tonight. So the first game is going on. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. Tatum does have 1 3-pointer right now. So it's looking all right. We can't really comment on the picks from last night's video. Donovan is out, which is unfortunate. So that line will be voided. But regardless, locking in for today, guys, I got 3 picks for you. We are going to be locking in on Sleeper. I got confirmation. I asked my representative over at Sleeper yesterday, and they confirmed today this thing's going away. So $500 is going down to $100, I think probably like next week or so. They didn't say exactly when. They said there's going to be an email confirmation. That's about all they said, but they did confirm it. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you're locking in. At least put in. I mean, if you have $500 sitting around, you should put it in. But use the match. Try and get over $100 if you have it laying around, because that's what every other DFS app is matching us, just to 100. But I mean, the 500 is there. So if you can put in like 150 or 200, something like that, take the free money while it's there. It's only going to be around for like another week or so. So use my code IOPICKS on there. They're going to give you the deposit match. And then on Chalkboard too, if you guys aren't on Chalkboard, hop on Chalkboard. But we are locking this one in on Sleeper. So I'm not going to waste you guys' time. I got to get out of here pretty soon, actually. So let's get into the picks. Quick little intro for us. First one, Reggie Jackson over 5.5 PRA. It's a great line. I was almost going to do the PR line. This is actually a little bit better. It's 8 out of his last 10 instead of 7. But the thing with Reggie is, I mean, he's been hitting this crazy in the regular season, but we have to look at his minutes. So his minutes have tempered down a bit since the playoffs have started. So if we go into his last 10, he's basically only averaging around 10 minutes a game. But even with his lowest minutes of the entire playoffs in this last game against Minnesota, he only had 6.6 minutes, almost 7. He still cleared the PRA line and got 6. So it's unfortunate that his minutes are going way down. But if we can get, I mean, even close to 10, that'd be awesome. But in this 8-9 range, the 6 does scare me a little bit, but I like it in like the 9-minute range. For a bench player, I mean, 5.5 PRA isn't anything crazy. If we get a couple of rebounds out of him, I mean, if we get literally just 1 3-pointer and then a couple of rebounds or something, it should be good. I mean, his ceiling has shown that he can go way above it. He's clearing by at least by 5 in these 11s. So that's nice, but it's really, I mean, head to head, he's 11 for 12. So that's also nice. I wish that we could go back on the 28 of 30 because it's a great stat. But we really just have to kind of be realistic and bubble it down to the 10 for the playoff games that we've already experienced. I mean, it's around the 10-minute average. So if we get 10, this should be absolutely a no-brainer. We'll see, just because this is a closeout game, so it might be a little close. Not sure how many minutes extra Reggie would get. I mean, unless it's like a complete blowout or something like that. But regardless, if he's getting around that normal minute range, I think that we're going to get the production out of him. So I like the Reggie over 5.5 PRA line for our first one. Second one, that's very annoying. So I'm going to have to pull up. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that. I have so many different screens. It's hard for you guys to see, but I have 4 different screens. So I'm constantly looking around at a bunch of different windows here. So let me just take it. So our third pick is going to be Ant. There we go. Sorry, hold on. That is annoying, but whatever. Where is he? AG. Jesus, I can't see. Okay, anyway, so for the second pick, we got AG under 1.5 steals. Sorry about that. Going through technical difficulties. But AG 2.5 or 1.5 steals. He needs 2. He just doesn't steal the ball very much. I mean, he has a couple of times in the playoffs, he's cleared it, but if we're looking over his last 30 games, he's only 4 for 30. It's a 13%er. He only did it 16 times the entire season. So I'm really not worried about it. I mean, the 2 in his last 10 is somewhat concerning, I guess. I mean, it's like it's a 20%er in his last 10, but it is in the playoffs, and they are against Minnesota. So you got to kind of be a little bit cautious about that. But I think that is why the juice on this is so good. It was like a 1.3 1.3, I believe, X multiplier for the line. So I looked at it and the stats, it looks great, but the juice is what really got me. A 1.3 on something like this. I mean, if the line was 0.5, it would be a lot more understandable. But I just think that the 1.3 on something like this, where we're going 4 for his last 30, is beautiful. 2 for his last 10 is, I mean, somewhat concerning, but it's really not what AG does. He's not great at steals. I mean, I'm an AG fan. He went to U of A. I went to U of A. So I've been watching him in the league for a long time now. It's just really not something that he does, though. So we are taking AG under 1.5 steals for our second one. And then, as you guys have already seen, we're going to end it out with Ant's reboards. It's an alt line, reboards. Rebounds, it's an alt line on Sleeper. It's the 4+ line, so we're looking at 3.5 boards. Ant's cleared this in all but one game in the playoffs so far, and he has cleared it in 25 of his last 30 games. So it's a pretty reliable line for Ant in general, but I just love his ceiling on it. He's shown that he can get 9 boards in the playoffs. Those were against Phoenix, but regardless, still, he's gotten 7 and 6, 5 and 4, obviously, against Denver in this series as well. He did sell that one time, but I'm not really worried about it. If Ant's going to get his production no matter what, but as long as they're just not completely blown out of this game, they're down right now. You could see it. Ant was pretty depressed in the press conference after the last one, but I still think that they're going to fight pretty hard, and Ant should get his production. He's not going to get tempered minutes unless it's just an absolute blowout, which I don't see happening. So I like this one a lot. It's just a kind of a profit pattern for the lay to end it off. But that is what we are doing for our 3 picks, guys. I feel like this is rushed a little bit on my explanations, but I got to get going. So getting you guys the picks, making the video here for you real quick. So again, we got Reggie Jackson over 5.5 PRA, AG under 1.5 steals, and then Ant over 4+ reboards. I don't know what I'm talking about. But guys, that is what we have for today's picks. I'm going to be, I missed the player prop shop video today, unfortunately, but I'm going to get you guys another one tomorrow. I'm probably going, I only did one video, short form video today. I'll probably do a second one tomorrow for you guys. Just kind of thinking through what my plans on this are. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the player prop shop one. I'll try and get that out around maybe like 10 or 11 a.m. ish my time, Pacific Standard. So that is kind of the plan for what we got going on, guys. I appreciate you for watching all the way. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, comment down below. Let me know if you guys are tailing, and share this video with your friends. Anything that you guys do helps the channel, guys. I appreciate you. So I will see you in the next one. Peace.